We are here tonight to talk about this wearable neurotech that we're also excited about. The people that have invited you here today want you to learn about this. You're going to hear from Nicole and Irene, their stories. They're regular people that came across this technology, and they're going to tell us how it has impacted them. If you haven't heard about Vox yet, what it is, it's called wearable neurotech. So it comes in the form of a sock, an insole, a harmony patch. We have several different kinds of technology. The first was called human performance technology. That's where we started. And then we've added cognitive boost technology, a NeuroVox, which optimizes your immune system, a REM patch, which optimizes your REM sleep, and a meta patch, which optimizes your metabolism. So lots of impactful wearable technologies that are non-invasive. They're drug-free, chemical-free, and that they simply work through touch. They're stimulating a neural response by the neuroreceptors on your body. And what happens is the message travels on your nervous system to your midbrain, and the rest is your body taking care of itself. So what I thought I would do is show you a video by our founder and CEO, Mr. Jay Dollywall, so you can hear from him exactly what this is and how it works, and then we will move on to hear from Irene and Nicole. They have wonderful stories that I'm looking forward to hearing this evening. So let me just pull this up for us. And just going to make sure that the sound is going to be working for you.
Hi everyone, I'm Jay Dollywall. I'm the CEO and founder of VoxxLife and the creator of VoxxLife HPT. Today, I want to talk to you about a Harmony Neuro Patch. And what this product does is actually stimulates receptors on our skin, sending a neurosignal to our brain to help it reach homeostasis. This is the only product in the world that relies on the neurohaptic system that every single one of us has to optimize our neurology and optimize our health. Today, with the help of Dr. Mark DeBrinket, our VP of Clinical Strategy, we're going to be using an FDA-cleared 19-channel EEG headset, as well as FDA-cleared software to visualize, record, and show the impact that our technology has on our neurology and our brains to help it reach optimal performance. What we want to show today is how the Harmony Neuro Patch helps that dysregulated yellow, blue, and red colors in the brain maps transform into that healthy green homeostasis neurology that is the foundation of health and wellness. So what we're looking at right now is a neurological QEEG output of Mike's limbic system. The 19 channels are reading over 60,000 brainwaves a second and generating an output of neurofunction and brainwaves. What we want to see now is where that suboptimal red and yellow colors are. We want to see them turning as much as possible to a healthy green with the application of our HPT patch. So we've applied the patch now to Mike's arm, and within 10 seconds, you're seeing that predominant yellow and red become predominantly green. Just for clarification, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing in the world that has this output at this rate of speed without drugs, without chemicals, without electricity. That's the power of Vox HPT. So when we see a healthy green neurology, what we're looking at is a brain and a mind in homeostasis. It is operating in its optimal function. And this is so important. And this is why it's so important. So VoxxLife HPT, as we demonstrated with our neuro patch, helps the central nervous system reach homeostasis in our neurology. And the reason this is so important for overall wellness and health is that neurology is the top of the pyramid of our physiological health and wellness paradigm. First is neurology at the very top, then there's chemistry, then there's biology, then there's physics and mechanics. Neurology will have an impact all the way through our entire physiology. Healthy neurology, healthy body, better wellness. Just to show you a demonstration of the power of Vox HPT, how quickly it works and how efficient it is, and we're going to take a healthy green neurology and we're going to take the patch off. Dr. Mark, if you want to peel the patch off, let's see what happens. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what we've seen now is the yellow and the red creeping back into the neurology. That's the power of Vox HPT.
So for stress and anxiety, we see this limbic system is over half red. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the patch on, And as we put that patch on, we're going to see the brain calm down and that limbic system turn green. So now he's got great control over that limbic system. He can hold it in that homeostasis state longer, which equates to a more peaceful day and a more restful, calm demeanor.
So there you have it, the power of VoxxLife HPT. The people that invited you to join us for this call are so excited to share this with you because it is changing lives. VoxxLife as a company launched 4 years ago, and we're well over 5 million people helped so far. And that's how we count. We don't count number of items sold, number of products sold. We count number of people helped. So we have 2 of those people on this call tonight. I'm going to call on Nicole in just a minute to share with us how she got to be here with us tonight. So Nicole, how are you? I'm just going to unmute you there. You should be able to, there we are.
Hello, I'm here.
Good. How are you?
Yay. I'm great. Thank you for having me tonight.
Oh, it's my pleasure. We're so happy that you're here. So tell us, how did you find VoxxLife?
You know, after almost 3 decades of suffering with an autoimmune illness, I almost gave up looking. So if there's anybody out there like tonight, you know, because I was involved in fitness franchises for women for 14 years. I owned 6 of them, and everybody had something to help me. Everybody would come up to me and say, you need to try this, you need to do that. And when you've been sick for so many years, you get tired of hearing that. And, you know, I've spent many thousands of dollars on a number of different products and equipment and medical equipment. But I looked, somebody gave me a price list. I didn't even see a sock, feel a sock. I was at a health show busy with something else. And I came home and I looked at that price list and I went and did the research. And I have never come across a company owner that seems so trustable and ethical. And you could see his heart was for helping people. It wasn't chasing the mighty dollar. And that really impressed me. And then when I saw the live brain mapping that showed 100% of the people, 100% of the time, within seconds, their brain started to heal. And I thought, there's nothing like this in the world. I have never seen anything like this. And I thought, you know what? I placed a $600 order. And I thought, I want to share this with some people. And yeah, so that is why I started. That's how I started with Vox. I hadn't been to a party. I didn't see videos, nothing. I just had a price sheet and saw how ethical the company was, and saw his heart and saw his mission.
Thank you for sharing that. That's it's so interesting how many people are drawn to Vox for that. And when you have the opportunity to meet Jay, you'll understand, as Nicole's shared with us. So tell me, how has Vox impacted your quality of life, my friend?
Well, I received that $600 order, and I wore one pair of socks, you know, $35 pair of socks, and I wore them. I didn't take them off. I wore them like after 6 weeks. I slept with them. When you wear the product correctly, it works. And it could take time because depending on how much fog there's going on in the brain or how much life experiences, right, we've had and everything. And what I've been through a lot of trauma. I've been living almost 28 years sleep deprived, in pain, canceling appointments with friends, not being able to go places, not be able to do things. And so for me to say that I went, like, so if I would go somewhere, I might crash for a whole week to recover. After 6 weeks, in October, a year and a half ago, I was going to sell my car. I live in a small town, and the closest place is like a 20-minute highway drive. So you need a car to get around. But I was experiencing so much fogginess in my brain. And my brain wasn't waking up. So when you're driving, you need to have quick reflexes. And I thought, you know, I'm probably more at risk being on the road to others, of injuring others because of that. Maybe it's time I start to think maybe I will never find something to help me get better than however I was. And you know what, 6 weeks later, that fog was lifting, and that fog was almost gone. I would say 80%. I was still struggling with some memory loss, but that's coming. But the fog was gone. I was able to drive the very next day, the day after a very bad snow blizzard. And I was able to drive in a major city during traffic hour without jumping all over the place. But I'll tell you what really, really has given me hope for a new life. I used to think, man, I want to be full of vitality and energy and excitement. And I want to bring life to people that I meet. And I want people to feel alive after they meet me, not just like, oh, poor her, look at her life and she can't get out of bed. And, so, but when I started to wear the NeuroVox, which was just not, 6 weeks maybe ago, like many people, the NeuroVox is for the immune system. And that means my blood after 48 hours was starting to work and move the way it's supposed to, and the white blood cells and everything was getting oxygenated. So it's kind of like a fountain of youth, because people spend a lot of money on makeup because they want to oxygenate the skin. Well, wear the NeuroVox, then it's going to oxygenate everything. I woke up, you wouldn't believe it, but I woke up just days later I feel like I want to go for a run. I haven't ran since high school, since I played basketball. I'm going to be almost 60 coming up, and I thought, what, but I don't want to push it, because what if I crash again? And you know what, not even 2 weeks later, I have been up every morning, and I'm out the door usually by 6:30, if not 7:30 in the morning. I ride my bike all around town, and I go to a park. I do some strength training exercises with my own body, and I've been walking. And I was starting to run in a parking lot. And I used to be able to only do a quarter one time around. And now I could do almost 3. And so I'm excited, and I'm not crashing. I don't nap anymore. I used to nap all the time in the afternoon. I'd have to. I haven't napped in about a year and a half. So I'm starting to feel that vitality coming back. I have oxygen in my lungs. I could breathe better. I used to not be able to breathe deep into my belly, like a really deep breath. I couldn't even get past my lungs, past my chest. So anyways, that's been so far my experience. I feel like God is answering my prayers after all these years. He always has been, but this is the big one.
Wow. Yeah, I love hearing what you're saying, because I've heard so many times people say I was at my wit's end, and people had been approaching, trying to help me forever and not getting anywhere. And then this was the ticket, right? This is the ticket to freedom. So thank you, Nicole, for sharing that with us. I'm so happy for you.
It's almost like cheating. It's almost like cheating, because they say if you exercise, you'll have energy. But I had the energy given to me first to exercise. It's just like now that I'm exercising and feeling better, I even have the strength now to look at preparing healthier meals. Whereas somebody who was as sick as I was, it was very discouraging when they say, you need to eat this way, that way, and whatever, and prepare this kind of healthier food. Well, you don't even have, you're lucky if you had a day where you got out of bed, brushed your teeth, and got a meal on the table, never mind. So it's all coming together.
It's helping in so many different facets then.
That's correct.
Wow. So tell me, what would you say to somebody? We're always encouraging people to try the product first, have their own experience. I mean, I know that lots of people just jump right in because, like you say, they see the authenticity of the people that are here. But what would you say to somebody that's maybe been a customer and they're watching and they're wondering, like, could I do that? Should I do that? What would you say to them about joining our mission and helping people with Vox?
What I notice about the people in Vox are people who have a great, deep passion to help people. And usually it's because a lot of us have come from a place where we needed that help ourselves. But even those that don't, like professional athletes, Olympian athletes are using this product. So it's to optimize everybody's wellness, right? But for somebody who's thinking about it, I would say this is something the world needs. There isn't anything like it in the world, and there never will be, because the patent is protected, the research is protected. Nobody else can duplicate this research. So it's not like we're going up against somebody who has 20 of the same product that you could choose from. If you want to, we're not selling eyeliner and blush and lipstick. I mean, like we're selling one unique, and it's going to go worldwide. And it's something that is helping people. It's real. You can show the brain map and see how within seconds. So it's not like taking something going, oh, I wonder if it's going to work for me. But when applied and used correctly, like a pair of glasses, you wouldn't buy a pair of glasses and just put them on when you feel like it. I mean, you're going to be complaining to your optometrist saying, my eyes are hurting, it's not working. So I would say have a really clear vision of what you want to do with your business. Who's going to be your target market? Because this is a multi $4.7 trillion market. We can't be something for everybody. So I would encourage people to start with a clearer vision of who are the people that your heart beats for? Who are the people that you can see that you can target? If you're a truck driver or truck driver's wife, maybe you know what it's like to experience being a truck driver, so you can always reach out to other truck drivers. So we don't need to feel like we have to be everything for everybody, but create a niche within this market because it's huge and it's going to get bigger and better.
I love what you said there. You help the people right? You help the people in your bubble. You help the people that are closest to you, that you can relate to, and it just grows, and it grows so organically. I've had several people join my team and say, I'm just going to use it for myself. I'm just going to share it with a few people. And I always say to them, that's fine, no problem. But just be prepared that you're going to come across people that want to help you to help people. Because that's what
and
we
when
do.
And when they see the change even in you, and yes, and but it's an exciting business, and it's not something that we're limited to just people we know. Because if you're a hairdresser like Irene, you can just go talk to all the hairdressers in town, and you don't even have to talk to your closest friends and family if you don't want to, right? So the markets are there. It's just, let's pick what works for you and where your heart beats and get going. Just get going.
I love it. Thank you so much, Nicole, for being our guest today. I really appreciate everything you had to share. I know lots of people are going to be excited to share your story and help more people. And I'm so thankful that you took that one more thing and took a look, because the impact clearly has been life-changing.
Yes, thank you so much. It's a hard thing for people who've been through a lot to come to that saying, try one more thing. But there's nothing in the world like this. And I really do encourage people, because there's hope in this, and it's true. It's truth.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Nicole. My friend Irene, how are you? Let's find you. Yes, everybody's applauding and thanking you.
I can't see anything, so.
You're getting lots of applause and lots of great comments. And
well, like, what Jay always says, glory to God. He got the inspiration from not himself, so.
That's right. That's right. All right, my friend. Thank you. And Irene, can you hear me now?
Hi. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
Oh, I'm so good. Thank you so much. So excited to be here.
So happy to have you here. You talk. Tell us, my friend, how did you find VoxxLife? Why did you decide to give this a try? Share with the world.
Well, I didn't have a choice, actually. My dear friend, Kim Lacey, she found the socks for herself. She was looking for something for herself to help her with some of the issue that comes along with a mess. And many of you on the call know that I was in a car accident that left me with a lot of issues. And my dear friend Kim, she made a promise to me that she will find something. Oh, I'm already crying.
That's okay. That's okay. We're here. We love you. I'm so glad you're here.
Thank you. That she will find something that will give my quality of life back, or at least part of the quality of life back. And she was talking to me about this crazy socks that she found, and I did not want to hear another gadget that she found, another vitamin that she wants me to take, another injection that she wants me to do. And I was in the end of my car accident. We're going to court. And at that point, I said, you know what, I can't hear about another thing. I tried so many different things and I am absolutely done. Nothing has worked. I have $3,000-4,000 worth of junk in the box, and just let me be. I'm going to get my 10th epidural, my 4th hip injection, and I'm going to fly to Europe, and then I will try your socks. And
Yeah, it's big.
It's big. On top of it, you know, when doctors tell you there's no hope, right? We can't do anything for you. You kind of give up hope. And I gave up hope because I've tried so many. And here's another thing that I'm probably going to be disappointed. And if you lived in pain, and if you're brand new on this, I've never seen my video, I lived in chronic pain. I lived with spasms and shaking and depression and anxiety, and just was a prisoner of my own home. And like, oh, like, she's like, just try them. Like, I just want you to see what happens to you, Irene. So she sends me the socks, and I was just waiting for my epidural. So it was pretty bad timing. It was horrible. It was a lot of stress. And I put the socks on.
Yeah.
And my life changed in 7 seconds.
Yes, it did.
I literally took them off and put them on for 20 minutes before I called her. I don't think I will ever be able to tell this story without literally crying for joy now. And I called her and I'm like sobbing and I'm laughing. And she's like, are you on the floor again? And you can't get up. I'm like, no, I'm not shaking. I know, probably screaming, but I'm excited because it was a powerful moment for me. And every time I relieve it, it's just kind of, I say, thank God, you answered my prayers. I prayed 2.5 years prior to that. My exact prayer was either take me away or send me a miracle. And this is what I said. My miracle has to come in a natural form. The company has to be with heart. I need to be able to help others. It needs to be like a spiritual journey. It has to be affordable because people that live with chronic pain cannot spend anymore because most of the crap does not work. And you know, I've been sent all kinds of gadgets, and in the process of 2 years of wearing this technology, consistency is really, really important. And I would tell them, if you can do what this product does in 7 seconds, I will come work for your company. Nothing has come close. And now, 2.5 years later, not only that I'm not shaking, I can be without this incredible technology for up to 38 hours with no pain and no shaking. I went from not being able to walk without pain. I went from being hopeless to hiking. If you follow me, you know that I go into my mountain and I rejoice there. I salsa dance again. I basically have my quality of life back, and my faith, myself, I mean, just, it takes my breath away.
It takes my breath away. So, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I encourage every single person on this call to try the product, to join our mission. The mission is so huge, with such heart. It's beyond money. It's literally will change your life. I wake up every morning pretty much in tears of the people testimonies that's been sent to me. My son is able to, you know, going from tippy toes to flat feet. He's able to look at me, or my grandma is able to walk better, or I had the best sleep first time in 11 years. I mean, it will change your life. It will inspire you to be a better human being. Just do it like Nike says.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay, so somebody's watching this and they're going, there, no way. Like, they don't know you. We've gotten to know you. But there's going to be people that are watching this and they're going, could it be? No. What do you say to them?
It's 100% yes. And believe me, I've been bullied. I've been called names, and I live in Los Angeles. So, the joke is she's such a good actress. She needs an Oscar. So, I took offense. Don't judge me until you walk in my shoes, or let me see you shake like me. Let me see your body, just on call, go in spasm like that. I invested. I flew to Denver on my own dime. I joined the study. It was incredibly important, not just to prove the people wrong, but for my own self. When doctors tell you there's no hope, deep down inside, it's working, but you're still doubting how long is it going to last? Or the other product lasted 3 months and then my pain and my shaking came back. Or this gadget I used for this many moments. But, I have 2 amazing QEEG brain mapping that shows my process and the healing that my body has done right there. I mean, I don't think QEEG FDA approved NASA technology can lie. And I'm sure I'm happy to share it. It's on YouTube and it's facts. It's not fiction. It's not fake news. It's my reality. It's true, but I live and breathe this technology. I am never without it. I am in it 24/7. I'm literally patched up and socks on my feet, everything I can possibly put on. I will never be without it. My whole entire family wears it. I am 100% behind it and share it with passion and mission and tears and laughter and joy. Come over. Let's all do this together. We need you.
Exactly. Oh, thank you.
It will change your life and you will change many. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for letting me share my story.
It was beautiful. It's always beautiful. But I even see, like, there's so many people we've gotten to know. I even see other people saying that they tried it because they saw your testimonial.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm quite choked up today from both of you. See, this is the thing, right? Once we know, I mean, it helped me with a sore foot. That was not really impacted the quality of my life, like, to any real degree. But once you meet people that have had these kind of results, yeah, how can you not? You have to tell people. You have to share it. And I thought it was a big deal to help people with foot pain, but which it is. But also.
And I have sympathetic nerve damage, a lumbar tear, and L1 through 5, right? And surgery wasn't an option. I mean, as far as I know, the doctor told me I had no option except how I lived with epidurals and cortisone shots and Oxycontin and Vicodin and Norco. 0 meds. 2.5 years, 0 meds.
Zero meds.
0 meds, 0 injections, 0 epidurals.
Wow. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, I can go on and on.
Oh, and everybody's applauding. It's just such an.
Thank you.
So thank you, Irene.
Applaud Jay for making this incredible life-changing technology, not just for his mother, but also without him knowing, gave me my life back.
Just incredible. Thank you so much for sharing.
You're welcome.
As you can see, we are impacting lives. Some, we have athletes that just get a little bit more out of their performance, that think it's the greatest thing in the world. And then we have people whose lives literally change in 7 seconds. So please get back to the person who invited you. I have to say, I hope you understand that we're not saying that we can cure anything or diagnose anything or treat anything. What we're saying is try this non-invasive drug-free tool and watch how your body responds. And if you thought of somebody when you were listening to Nicole or Irene's story, reach out to them. there's no harm in trying. You know, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee on the socks and insoles. And what if, you know, for those people that have no hope, what if this is the tool? And for those of us who just, you know, want a better quality of life, overall, better health and wellness, that's why most of us are here. So thank you so much. This call is a little bit longer than normal, but those stories were worth it. We so appreciate them, and thank everybody for being here tonight. Please get back to the person who invited you. Get this tech on your body, and if you're thinking that you want to join us on this mission, we would like to have you. We're trying to help 1 billion people with their health and wellness, and 5 million so far. We still have some work to go, so we need all the help we can get. Thank you, everybody, for being here, Nicole and Irene.
Thank
Always
you,
a
everyone.
pleasure.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Nice seeing you, Irene.
Yes.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
It was
Bye.
great to see all of you. I'll thank you so much, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.
Thank you so much, Krista.
Thank you.